As-Salaamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear community. This is Sami Zaharna. I pray that you're all well. Ahbab, we are, at the time of recording this, exactly 50 days away from closing on what, Insha'Allah, with Allah's permission, will be our new Masjid, our gateway to paradise, as we are calling the project. But we're still short. And though we're confident and we have a good opinion about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that He will do what's best for us, you're the ones whom Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to use to complete this project. We are still short. We still have a ways to go. We're like 90+% there. The time of recording this, I think we are $700,000 or $750 away from closing on the property. And we're so excited about what the potential of this is, not only for Muslims in Howard County and in Columbia, but for Muslims across the country. And I'll tell you why, right? We just had a leadership retreat. The Muslim Family Center executive team, led by our fearless leader, Ihab Hassan, led a 2-day executive retreat in which the team got together and spoke about what does it look like to scale in this new property and beyond. And one of the incredible things that came out of this that I am really excited about is that this is a team, the executive team, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them, is a team that is truly people-centric in their approach to leadership. Which means the questions that they are thinking about right now is, how can we hire the right resources? How can we expand in a way that we can still keep an intimate community feel in this masjid? And you know what that means? That means that this institution, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, I believe and I have husn al-dhan that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will allow us to do this. If we do our job, we have all the pillars in place to start building real leaders that can contribute to the ummah of the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam at large. Both stewardship within Howard County, but also outside of Howard County, Maryland, and across the globe, Insha'Allah. Like we have the pillars in place to do that. And at every juncture of the discussion, when asking what was missing, it was a place to accommodate us, to be able to take that next step, to be able to have those community conversations, to accommodate the needs of our programs and our services. Like space is the limiting factor. You know, Imam Shafi'i, he has this poem in which he talks about the essential ingredients for a person to gain knowledge. Bear with me. And he says, أخي لن تنال العلم إلا بستة سأنبيك عن تفصيلها ببياني. So I'm going to tell you about 6 things you need to gain knowledge. Let me explain them to you. He says, ذكاء وحرص واجتهاد وبلغة. He says, you need to be clever about how you study, right? You need to be on top of your studies. Like you have to work hard and be on top of your studies, right? You have to work hard. And then he says bulgha, and you need to have the resources. And those resources are financial, human resources, as well as the space to accommodate and do what we're trying to do. Brothers and sisters, we have a plan of how to grow the human resources. We have all of these things. It's all in place. We have the right people. And those are the very difficult ingredients. And not only that, we have the privilege of hindsight. We've learned from the experiences of our parents and masajid in the past that were necessarily reactive to the conditions that they had. They didn't have a choice. You know, like they had to build, and they had to build quickly. You know, we have the privilege of saying, okay, we took our time planning, of figuring out what living Islam holistically together, which is our vision, means. Like, what does that mean for all of us? What does it mean for my grandchildren? These are the questions that the teams are asking right now. And how do we expand the resources to grow people such that we remain people-centric and not task-centric? You know, and which is the danger once we move into a big place, is we just need to get the thing done. And the questions we're asking is, we need to let the people grow. That's what we care about. We have a really special opportunity, and that starts with your help. Like, we can't do it together, you know? In fact, Imam al-Ghazali, Imam Shafi'i, the very next quality he mentions about gaining knowledge, وَصُحْبَةُ أُسْتَاذٍ, and to be in the companionship of a teacher. When it comes to building this masjid, you're that teacher. You're the companion that will, bi'idhnillahi ta'ala, help us collectively together, as part of our vision, live Islam holistically. Please support this project with whatever you can. It's not even about the number at this point. It's about one hand, one heart, right? It's about going into it and everyone playing their small role like they did when building the Masjid of the Prophet ﷺ. Whoever carried a brick, carried a brick. Whoever brought something, everyone played that small role. At this juncture, with 50 days left to close on the property, we need all of you. We need all of your help. Please donate generously. Please be an advocate, an ombudsman, which means just an advocate that's advocating for this project with your friends, with your families. And please make a lot of dua. Make a lot of dua that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala uses us in His service to spread Islam, to spread the love of Allah and His Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam, not just for us, but for our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren, such that Insha'Allah in 200 years, they'll be making dua for the founders and those that were the original people that supported this mosque. Who are you, Insha'Allah? With whatever you're able to give like the free-flowing wind, like our Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam was. Barakallahu feekum. Insha'Allah, I am really excited to see you at the opening Jum'ah at this masjid, and hopefully, Insha'Allah, a few months. That's it. But now is the time to act to make that a reality. As-Salaamu Alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.